Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's morning here in sunny, dark Florida, 3:09 in the AM. I'm having like a little trouble sleeping, so I thought I'd get up and I would do something and see if I could get tired. And um, and so this is what I decided I would do. The other night I was over to the Walmart and I had to go get me a needle threader. But when I was at the needle threader area, I saw this little weaving loom, and I thought it kind of looked fun. Wait a minute. Oh, that don't go there. This goes here. I thought it looked like it would be fun. So I don't need to have any more addictions at all. I don't need them, but since I thought that this might look fun, I I bought it. It was only like $14.97, which, as it turns out, was a pretty good price because the very same thing on Amazon and some of the other places is like 20 up to $20, and so I thought that's pretty cool that um, that Walmart was cheaper. So I bought it, of course, because I have that little addiction. I gotta have new stuff, and so I'm just new at learning how to do a little bit of weaving, but my idea, see, this weaving loom comes with the loom. It's a 10 by 10. Let me see something here, 10. Oh, the whole loom is 10 by 10. So the actual piece that it's going to make is only going to be this is only about 8.5, the actual weaving by 8.5, if you did the whole thing. And it comes with this here big old long honkin' needle, and it comes with this comb. No, what do you call this? A beater. A beater, they call it, I guess. I think. And so I don't know anything about weaving. So I'm having to learn myself how to do this. And so, but see, now this piece here I did first, just with just odd colors, and you can see my edges all goofy, and it's like a weird shape. And this is the back where you're supposed to take and where you change colors. You tie them together. You tie the ends together, and then you can thread them through, or you can just nip them off. But I left these on right now because I kind of thought folding it in half like this would make like a neat little journal cover for a small journal. And then I might use these threads to tie on buttons. That's what I thought. That's just where my thought process is going right now. But then I also thought on a textile album cover, like when I do my bohemian covers and stuff, if this was stitched into the center of a cover, like if you have a fabric cover and you stitch this into the center of if it's fabric and this is stitched onto the center or a part of it somewhere, then you could add other embellishments somehow. I'm going to play with it because I like the feel of it and the look of it. And so I'm going to play with that because I always like to try something new. And so it's just fun and calming, and you don't have to think about it. And I need things that you don't have to think about. And so when I got up, I said, I'm going to go and said to myself, Self, you need to go and get some lace packaged up and put in the Etsy shop. But instead, I went and got me a cup of coffee and set myself down here in the chair and started doing this instead. So tomorrow's Sunday, or actually today is already Sunday since it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 3-ish. And so I can do it tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. I have it started. I have my new collection started. But I've been watching a lot of videos on weaving, and there's a lot of these little looms like this that you can get quite inexpensively, but you can also, and then instead of this, you can use a fork, and you can even get just a piece of cardboard, cut slits at the top, cut slits at the bottom, put these strings here down this way, back and forth and back and forth, are just the warp strings, which I just used some of this, well, not this spool, but it's here on this disc somewhere underneath the mess. This is hemp cord. That's what I used for the warp strings. And then this is, they call weft. And so I'm thinking that right now I'm just using yarn, and I'm using a double strand of yarn. You can use most anything to go through here, which I want to try after I play with this one right here, which on here I'm trying to just go to try to get my sides straight. I hope my sides get straight on here. That's my goal. And some people that weave, they don't even use a needle. They just go in there. They might tie the end of their yarn in a knot and just with their fingers go in and out, in and out, in and out. But since this needle came along with this here little kit, I say I'll use the needle. But I've watched quite a few videos and got quite a few neat ideas. But I want to try using, wait a minute, I'm thinking this shouldn't be under, because that's under and that's over. And that's under. Okay, wait a minute. I think I made an error here somewhere. Now that's right. And that's right. How did I make a mistake? I did make a mistake. Okay, so that's right. Under, over, 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 under, over. But this one's over. Okay, as you can see, I'm getting confused. So I've made a mistake somewhere in here, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because now that's going to go under that one too. Now I'm back right. So I'm going to have 2 of the warps that I went under, and it's not going to make a difference in the end. It might just show a piece of the warp line. I mean, yeah, the warp. It may just show a piece of that warp, but it's not going to fall apart or anything. So and so I got it going. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Oh, you know what? I got mail today. I got mail. First of all, my friend Susan She sent me a postcard, which I had told you all before that I'm starting my book here, that it's going to be, I'm calling it my Around the World. Around the World. This book was given to me by a friend, Andy. She had done all the pages like this. It's a composition book, but I want to start, which I've got a few postcards already. I want postcards from all over. This one here is from Seattle. She lives in Washington, Susan does. And so I'm going to make a page for Washington. And when I put the postcard in, I'll just make it so it flips so I can see the other side as well. Now, this postcard came from Kendra, and Kendra lives in Tennessee. And so I'm going to put like Tennessee right here. And so then I'll have a page for Karen. Well, I probably would leave, go on another page. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this, but it's going to have all of my postcards. And I have a few more already too. And then she also sent me this Valentine. And look at this Valentine. You see that unicorn on the front? And then when you open it, look how the unicorn, it's all dimensional. It's a pop-up card. It's got the rainbow flowers, the unicorn, and the flowers here. And on the front it says Happy Valentine's Day. And it's so cute. I mean, it just sits there, and it's a Valentine. And it's so cute. And on the back here, I didn't open this part. Oh, here inside, she got a pocket. And I have such a sore thumb here. I had a chip in my nail, and so I took that chip and just pulled it, and it actually pulled it all down the side of my nail. I had a bandage on it because it hurt so much. I can feel my heart beating in there. But my bandage, it's off in the bed somewhere. But then she's got a package on here. She got it taped on there with tape. Display your card. Okay, I love this card. It'll go with my unicorn display. Now, in here, there's a prize. She says, open carefully. Oh, happy Valentine's. Will you be my Valentine? Love you, your sister Susan. She's my sister. I love her. And look, and she's a fox. So she put a little fox in there. But look at this. Little bitty unicorn. Isn't that adorable? He's soft. My husband today just built me shelves in my one spare bedroom that I was going to just make it into a spare bedroom, in case we have company. They can come and they have a place to sleep. But then I said, oh, the heck with that garbage. And so the husband took one whole wall today and put shelves up. There's 5 6-foot shelves that I can use to organize my art supplies and things that I have in there piled up on the bed and piled on the floor. Thank you, Susan. This is adorable. But I'm going to use part of one of them shelves for my unicorns. And look at these butterflies. I just love butterflies and unicorns. Maybe one of my whole shelves will be butterflies and unicorns. Okay, and that's from Susan. And then here's an envelope from Janie. Oh man, Janie. This is from Janie. Now let me see. I look through the light and then I can see where I can cut it very carefully. I want to be careful when I cut. maybe I should move this out the way. And then I can, oh, and look at there. There's a unicorn Valentine again. Look at the colors around. See all my nice bright bohemian colors? It's almost like a bohemian unicorn. And I have a unicorn from Stacy made me a unicorn picture. I've got them all in one place, and I really do think I'm going to make a unicorn shelf in my bedroom. And it's my art room. And I'm going to be doing some of my filming from in there now because this room where I'm at here, I'm going to, hopefully this will be just for mostly like paper crafting. But the room I'm fixing now is going to be more for art, like paint and stuff. So if I do a video that's doing painting and things, I'll do from that room. And then the other spare bedroom that isn't a bedroom is my sewing room. And so this is so cute. Look at her eyes. And in that room is where I do my sewing. And I probably will do some videos from in there as well, so that you'll be able to see my whole house one day. Here she says, hope you have a wonderful Valenpoodle day. Love, Jane. That's beautiful. Thank you, Jane. I love it. Look at this. 2 unicorn Valentines. I love them. And, oh, hang on one second, because I opened the envelope at my dining room table. I gotta run and get it real quick. I'm going. It's dark in here. Okay. Yeah, it's dark over there. It's in the middle of the spooky nights. Oh, spooky nights. This one, it says it's from Moon in Palm Bay, Florida. So she's like a native. Now look at this. There is a poodle. That's beautiful. She cut that out. That's beautiful. Happy Valenpoodle Day from Angie Moon. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? I've never had so many Valentines at one time. Okay, now, then here I have something from Tracy Turner. Tracy Turner. So let me cut the end of this off. Is there a pull? Some of these things have like a pull thing. Pull tab to open. Yeah, that's better, because then I don't much have to worry about hurting anything that might be inside here. This is a fat card. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Wait a minute. Oh, you've gotta be kidding. This, oh, look at the E. E for Elizabeth. Be you, blame it on my gypsy heart. Laughter. Oh, is this awesome? And look at all the mixed media. And then on the back, we rock, smiles. Oh my gosh. There's lace on there. There's so much collage on there. And fibers. Fiber here. Look at that colorful, like eyelash trim around there. And then on the edge, look at that. Oh, I love it. That's going in my art room too. Oh my gosh. Once I get it, right now I can't even walk around in there because I've got like a dresser in the middle of the floor that's going to go in the closet. But once I get my room done, I'm going to show you a little video, and then you'll see the wall where I have a lot of my artwork is on the wall in there. And so you'll see that. But this is going to go on that wall. I love this. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Tracy. And what's in here? Oh my gosh. And look at this. Now this has got a magnet on the back. It's a house. Home is my happy place. And you know what? My home is my happy place. I love being home. If I stayed home and in my house 24/7, I would not be sad. I do not have to get out. I could be a homebody. I did go see a friend this week and spent some time with a friend, and that was so nice. It was good to get out. It was really good to get out, and it is always good to get out. But I'm such a homebody. I don't know why. Now look at this. This is a cross, a beautiful cross, and it's she has. I always just like to look at it and try to, like a detective, and find out exactly how it's put together. But it's a beautiful cross. I love the shape of it with the ends of it like this kind of bowed out. And then she's got the trim on there, beautiful trim. And the whole thing is done. Looks like she did a lot of stenciling on it. And I love the color. It's like a teal, mint green almost. And look at the colors. And in the bohemian, look at that. These are my loves. I love the cross. I love me some Jesus. I love my house. Home is my happy place. Beautiful. Okay. So, and then in here too. Oh, she gave me a Be Blessed, and it's a puzzle piece. This is something I want to do too, is the puzzle pieces. I'm going to do that one day. I have to buy me a big puzzle though. I don't have any puzzle. But I'm going to buy me, I can find one, I'm sure, at the thrift shop. Be Blessed, and a magnet on the back so it can go on my refrigerator. But both sides have got mixed media art on them. That's beautiful. And then here's a card. Look at the artwork on the envelope. Look at that artwork on the envelope. Oh, my thumb. Ooh. Now, thank you. Life is better with friends. Oh, and look at all these little hearts. Oh, look at all these little hearts. And these hearts, I do believe, are made with either a baby wipe or paper towels that have been used probably for cleanup with these colors, or maybe she painted right on them and made all of these hearts, which I will use. And then the card it's got, again, paint, sticker. Looks like she had a regular thank you card, and she took it and put artwork all over it and made it special and added this quote, "Life is better with friends." I just wanted to send you a little thank you package for all that you do. I love your channel, and I love to listen to you talk. You have made me laugh so much, and I am a messy crafter, but I love making stuff, and you inspire me to do things. Love you, Tracy. Oh, that is so wonderful. Goodies for you. Letter for your desk. Wasn't sure L or E. I went with E. And when I do my initial, I always use E as my initial because I love the name Elizabeth. I went, all through school I was just Liz. My dad calls me Lizzie or called me Lizzie. And I really didn't like the name Elizabeth when I was growing up, but now I'd rather be called Elizabeth. So the E is perfect. Couple of gel printed wooden magnets. Oh, so they're gel printed. This is wood and this is gel prints. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That is amazing. A cross bookmark using a wooden piece from Walmart covered with Dollar Tree cloth tape, gel printed and wrapped with fibers. So this is a wooden cross wrapped with tape and then gel printed and then covered with fibers. I'm glad she wrote that. And a Goose Creek. Wait a minute. Oh, yay! Oh my goodness. Another postcard from Charleston, South Carolina. 54 Meeting Street in Charleston. Oh my gosh, isn't that great? Oh, this is perfect. So now I have South Carolina. I'm going to have to make like an index in my book that will show who, because now she didn't sign this or anything, so I think I can know. I can put her name and the date of when she sent that. So that is great. Thank you so much, Tracy. Tracy Turner. Oh, how wonderful. I almost missed that. Good thing it said that on that card there. But look at all of this. I'm getting excited now because I have a few postcards together to work on my Around the World album, which is going to be so beautiful. And these are, well, them are going to go on my refrigerator. This I might put magnets and put that on my refrigerator too. This is definitely going to go on my art wall. Blame it on my gypsy heart. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, ladies. Oh my goodness. So here I have two things that are going to go on my, actually I think my shelf for my shelf for my unicorns is going to be unicorns and butterflies and poodles, because those are like, I don't know, awesome. Look at that poodle. How beautiful is that? And so, oh man, all these hearts. These hearts are going to be so perfect in a collage. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you so much, Susan. My goodness. Oh my goodness. That is great. That is great. You know, you all spoil me rotten, but you know, I love being spoiled. I just love it. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I am going to, well, for one thing, I do have to work on my packages because I haven't put any lace up for a few days because I was in my black hole. But I'm out of my black hole. I'm out of my black hole. So many people left me messages wondering if I was all right. And so many people left me messages, and I didn't hardly even get on my computer when I was feeling bad. And so then when I did start getting back on my computer, the messages just warmed my heart. I just couldn't believe how many messages I had from ladies that, and I haven't even answered most of them yet because I'm still kind of not myself, but I will get to answering those messages. But those messages were healing, really, really healing. And so, so I thank all of you for those. Wait a minute, let me look right here and make sure this is something. Oh, this is what Stacy had sent me. Live your dreams with passion. I'm not sure if I showed that because I'm so behind. I don't know. This here, she sent me, look at there, it's got the fairy on it, but the postcard actually is made with that string pull she did. And she used like the silvery tape, paint, the metallic paints. And look how pretty that she sent that. And that's beautiful. And then this one was sent to me by, oh yeah, I did show this, I think. Connie Monroe sent this card. Enjoy today. Happy Valen Poodle. Look how pretty that mixed media, and that's got an E on it. So I did show that because I remember now. That's why I have that address covered with some washi tape so I could show it. And then from Kelly Rickman, then also, oh, these butterflies were from Stacy. They were supposed to be up here on my stand. I'll put them back up there. I do have to clean up my mess. Oh, and my tags. Tags that I've gotten. I'm going to be using these tags on my shelves. I've got these like square boxes. They're like fabric boxes. I got at the Dollar Tree, and they're just $1. Well, of course, they're at the Dollar Tree, but you can't see through them. And so I have gotten tags from people, so many, and these tags are going to go on the front of those boxes. And on the tags is going to have said what is in the box. So, because I know I'll forget what's in each one. And then I can just look at the tag, look at the back of the tag, and know what's in there. And then the whole thing will be, my whole shelf will look so pretty with those boxes and with the tags on them. And another Valentine, yeah, this one here that I got, that one from Cheryl Hill. And so, oh gosh, so excited. So many beautiful things. And like I say, you ladies just absolutely warm my heart. And a couple of days that I had that I thought were the end of the world, I realized we're just the end of a day. And every day, every new day is a new beginning. And so, whoops, I gotta, what do I have here? Okay, there, I'm fixed. I'm fixed now. And I will get back into my, now wait a minute, something, I gotta pull this back out. Okay, I have to be real quiet for a minute. Because something, I'll pull this back out. Gotta make sure, because you go under, over, over, under. Under, over, under, over, under. Okay, I'm going to just under. Good. There we're going. It's going good. Oh, because there. Okay, there we go. It's going. We're going. It's not the end of the world. Let me see. And I try and get that to where that's just to the edge. I saw one little weaving loom that's made by Melissa and Doug. Melissa and Doug make children's things, as far as I know, just children's things. But that weaving loom I think was a little bit bigger than this, but it also had 2 dowel rods, one down each side. And then you use it, you do your weaving with the dowel rod there, and then you pull the dowel rods out and your weaving piece is perfectly straight. I almost thought I ought to get that one too, but I don't want to go crazy, you know. I gotta kind of like pay the light bill. But no, I don't pay the light bill. Papa pays the light bill. I was just kidding. I buy the ice cream. No, I don't buy ice cream anymore. I quit buying ice cream. At first, when I quit the ice cream thing, I was having a hard time with that because oh, it was terrible. And I would say every time Papa went to the store and he'd come home, I'd say, "Did you buy any ice cream?" He'd say, "No, you told me not to." I said, "Oh, okay." Next time he'd go to the store, I said, "Did you buy me ice cream?" He'd say, "No, you told me not to." And I said, "Okay." And so, because I'm an ice creamaholic, but my cholesterol is horrible. And my doctor keeps whining at me about my cholesterol. And so then one day, Papa come home from the store. I said, "Did you buy me ice cream?" He says, "Yes, I did." And so he bought me a half a gallon of Neapolitan ice cream. And man, I got me a bowl right then. Man, I got my whole ice cream. And then I think I had that whole half gallon ate in 3 days. But since then, since I had that and I ate it, I have not wanted ice cream. I have not asked for it. I have not felt like I need to have it. I think that one little bit ice cream I got was all I needed. And I think I might be over the addiction of ice cream. I think you can get addicted because we would have ice cream almost every evening. We'd have a bowl of ice cream. I always had ice cream in the refrigerator. Well, in the freezer. And so, but I think I'm over that now. I think I've had enough ice cream and I'm not craving it, which is very, very good. And I'm getting better about my sweet cravings because I do love sweets. I love chocolate. And every once in a while, I still get chocolate. Have me some chocolate. But I'm doing better with animal crackers and graham crackers. You know, so I try to do that kind of thing for my junk food. And try and stay away from the other night we were driving past the Dairy Queen and I thought, oh my gosh, ice cream, banana split would be so good. Thank goodness the Dairy Queen was closed. That was very good. I liked that idea. So, but anyhow, on this weaving, look at that. It really, now see, sometimes on some of the weaving shows, videos that I've watched, some of the weavers say that you don't ever want these warp strings to show, which I have a few of them showing, especially where I've made some little mistakes. And but I think like this one's going to show right there because I got 2 unders and 2 overs instead of under over because it's, I guess some would say I made a mistake, but I don't call it a mistake. I call it character in my piece. So it's not a mistake. And but I want to, okay, let's see. Now this is going to be O. This is going to be under and over. Okay. See, oh, and then I hear some saying too, always to end in the middle here somewhere with one before you add, because you don't want to put a whole lot of yarn or whatever you're weaving on your needle or on the piece that you're weaving, because it tends to get more tangled that way. So they say like a couple 3 yards maybe. But wait a minute, I gotta fix this. I didn't have this right. Since I'm doing 2 strands at a time, I gotta get them even in here. I'm not trying to teach you anything. I'm just trying to learn this myself. And so I'm just learning as you watch. Learning as you watch. Okay, that goes down here. Now this goes, get back down there, pink thread. Okay, so now, and that went over. So this next one will go under. Under. Okay, that's under. Then over, under. I get a little confused. You have to excuse my confusion. Okay. There we go. And, but yeah, I really want to do strips of fabric. And I think what would be fun would be, and maybe I'll try that after I do this one. I might try one that I want to go with a little bit of yarn and different kinds of yarn, because I also have like different kinds of yarn, like just end pieces, just small short pieces of different kinds. And then if I was to go like this far and then start with some fabric, a little bit of fabric, and then go with maybe some ribbon, a little bit of ribbon, and then some more yarn, and just different textiles all the way back, keep changing them. That's what I think would be awesome. And then I learned about this new stuff. Well, it's not new stuff, but it's new. Some things are new to me. But before yarn is yarn, it is this real fluffy, gosh, now I can't come up with the word, but it's real fluffy. It's before it's actually spun into yarn. And when you get some, you get it like it's thick like this. But you can take it and pull it apart. And it just pulls apart like cotton candy. And then you can take that strip then and pull it apart. So you got a thinner bit of this really fuzzy, soft, squishy stuff. It's, I can't think of the name of what they call it, and because it's new to me. And you can go through with that and it makes like a real puffy row, real puffy. Like if you put 2 rows through, just 2 rows, one this way and then one this way, and it looks like a figure 8 almost. It is so pretty, that stuff. And so I don't have any of that. I'll have to get some of that and try. I don't know where you'd even get it. I guess I'd have to go online and look. But and then you can also do a fringe. You can also do a fringe on your piece. Like if I wanted to do a little short fringe here, I could put a little fringe in here and just, even with just little short pieces of yarn, and do fringe all the way along here. Now if I was to go like down here and did a fringe that could hang, you could make the prettiest wall hangings. And so I am really excited about this loom work, this weaving, because I do believe you can come up with some awesome art projects, and so much that you can weave in. And then you can even weave in beads. You can weave beads in. And so I hope some of you start doing some weaving and then make little videos and show, because it's really a simple thing. If it wasn't simple, I wouldn't be doing it. But it's a very simple craft, and And like, especially if you're making wall hangings and you want to, make for gifts for somebody at the holidays or birthdays, then a wall hanging would be beautiful. Because like, just with this, I don't have it right here, but the little book that come with it, it shows one, like here you would put like a fringe that would just hang at the bottom. Then you have your design, and then this part up here, when you take this off, you just put it on a dowel rod. This part's on a dowel, and then you put a hanger there, and it hangs on the wall. And oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And so, like I say, they have these over at Walmart, only $14.97, I think, is what I give for this. And I think that's a pretty good price. And you can be doing this while watching a movie, while you're laying in the bed, and anywhere, I always have to have something with me when I'm riding in the car. I don't drive anymore, but if I'm riding, I'm panicky. I gotta have anxiety, and so I'm panicky in a car, and so I can't watch the traffic. As long as I'm not watching the traffic, I'm good. And so traffic here in Florida, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Especially this time of the year, because we have the people that live in the north and they come south for the winter. We have a lot of people from the northern states and from Canada that come. And so we have, at this time of the year, we have a lot of traffic. And so, yeah, I like to stay home. And so I always have something I can do in my lap, either play a game on my phone, which I don't have any games on my phone right now. So something like this, I can just hold on my lap, and that way I don't see all the traffic, and then that takes care of my anxiety I don't have. It's better than taking 1,000 pills before you get in the road. But I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. That's why I quit driving. It's because of the anxiety. I just couldn't do it anymore. And so, but the whole time I did drive, never had an accident, never got a ticket. So I guess I was a good driver, but I was always afraid to take anybody in the car with me. Although I did, I was afraid to have other people in the car with me, because I was afraid, what if I get in a wreck and I hurt them? And so I hardly ever drove when I did drive. I drive to work, drive back home. Drive to the Walmart, drive back home. Didn't go far. So, but I didn't start driving till I was in my 30 when I started driving. And then I only started driving because, my kids would get sick in school or something. The school would call and say, you got to come pick up your child. Then I'd have to go, and I'd have to ask a friend or a neighbor, can you please bring me to the school to pick up so-and-so because they're puking all over the floor? And I don't like to ask for help. That's not anything I'm good at either. I'm getting better at that. But I always thought if I can't do it myself, it won't get done. But if I had a sick child in school, I had to ask for help. I had to get somebody to bring me to the school. So that's when I finally decided I do have to learn to drive. And so I did. And I drove a bit, but I didn't drive a lot. Now I don't drive at all. I depend on other people. But then the hubster, he does not mind. He drives me anywhere I want to go. Or my daughters, they'll bring me. So I get wherever I want to go. And I'm not complaining. I have no complaints. I have the perfect life, and for 68 years old, I'm in very good health for my age. And so I really have no complaints. And it's a good life when you have no complaints. So life is just good. So, and I hope everybody's life is like that. I hope everybody is happy. If you're not happy, do something that makes you happy. Even if it's just sitting out in the yard and watching nature. Do something that makes you happy.
Share Ruby Tuesday's dinner for two with whoever you like.
Let me
Enjoy
see
your choice of
what
two hickory
happens here
bourbon
on my
entrees and
computer.
sides. With a Palantine,
Oh, wait a minute.
take endless
Excuse
trips to the
that
garden
music,
bar
that
with the
noise.
appetite. So good.
I hit something. Okay, there. I hit something on my keyboard, I guess, and it made something happen. I don't know what it made happen. But it's done happening. Whatever it was, it's done now. It's over. Okay, now this. What time is it? Oh, I've had you on here for almost an hour. Okay, so I'm going to stop. See, this, like I say, it really can. I might be able. Now it's 4 o'clock. Maybe I can lay down again. Maybe I'll go to sleep for a little bit. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my newest addiction. And I'm working on it. And I hope some of you will try this, even if you just try it, like with the cardboard. Like I say, you don't have to even have one of these looms. Take a piece of cardboard and just cut little slits in the top and the bottom, and make sure, like, these are about a half an inch apart. You could put them like 3/8 or a quarter of an inch apart, and put your warp strings just back and forth all the way across, and then just start weaving in and out and in and out, back and forth, and you'll come up with something. I did it with paper the other day, and I thought, oh, that's so pretty. And then when I saw this, I wasn't even thinking about weaving, but when I saw it, I thought, oh, that looks like fun, and it's not much money, and I'm going to try that. And I'm glad I did, because I do like it. Now I'm gonna share some wisdom. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I am centered in truth and peace. I search my heart for injustices I still harbor. I forgive them and let them go. That's important to remember. I am centered in truth and peace. All my changes are easy to make. In order to change my life outside, I must change inside. The moment I am willing to change, it is everything. It is amazing. I'm trying to read upside down. Let me start over. In order to change my life outside, I must change inside. The moment I am willing to change, it is amazing how the universe begins to help me. It brings me what I need. And the universe will help you. I am a yes person. If I dwell on what I don't want, then I will get more of it. If I affirm only the good in my life. I just finished a book I was reading, and it was about agreements and how you don't have to agree. You only agree to things that you want to agree, you want to keep in your life. If somebody says, wow, your hair looks beautiful today, then you agree with that and keep that as an agreement, and file that away in your agreement file in your little brain. But if somebody says, oh, your hair looks horrible, you don't have to agree with them. You don't have to accept that. Don't accept that. Just don't agree with it. That's not an agreement. You don't want that. And just send that back to that person, whoever said it, and go on. And so I love that book that I just read. I don't remember what the name of it is. It's so put it over on Papa's desk. He said he wants to read it too. Something about 4 agreements of life. It's a self-help book. I like to read those. All right, I'm going to let you go. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for your well wishes over the last week. They have been absolutely healing. Your love is healing. And I don't know what I would do without you. At one time I said, oh, they're just computer people. But no, you're real people. And you really, really have helped me. And you really encourage me to feel better. Just your encouragement, your love is amazing. And so I just want to say I love you. Thank you so much. God bless you. May He watch every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.